sorry, man. I'm muted. Talking to myself over here. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back, guys. Jumping on early today. A little bit earlier than I expected. I didn't mean to jump on this early, but it's just when I had the stream scheduled for, so I thought we'll still jump on. See what's about. We'll see if any of the guys are awake. Posting the Zoom link. But yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Good morning, everyone. You guys in Discord, I've just posted the Zoom link as well. Where are we? Close this. Let me move Zoom. Let me just fire up the demo account here. No trades taken on the personal today. We called some, Mark called some nice buys here in Asia today. Some nice buys in Asia today, which I'll share with you guys as well. Nice Asian session this morning. Got some really good value from it. Awesome, Brant. That's what we like to hear, man. Good to hear. Good morning, bro. How you doing? I'm good, thank you, man. I'm good. Hope you're doing well. We got the coffee. A milky coffee for a change for some reason. I thought I fancied a bit of milk in my coffee today. It's not like me, but you know, it's Friday. You got to treat yourself. But yeah, glad you guys got some value from the Asian sessions. That's awesome. Yeah, I have a private Discord group, man. It's just fwtrading.com. You can check it out, or you can keep tuning into the free live streams, man. It's entirely up to you. I would say if anyone's brand new, spend the first couple of weeks just watching the free streams. If you ever do want to take it to the next level, you feel like you need that extra help, then you know you're more than welcome to do so. If you want to keep joining the streams, amazing, do that as well. Let's get the Zoom guys in here. Let's go here. Gonna clean up all my levels for a second. We got gold at all-time highs today. All-time highs for gold. I don't know what the hell that was. Make a trade, bro. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Let's go on Zoom, guys. Welcome back. I'll enable the waiting room here. So yeah, obviously, you know, we're jumping on earlier than normal today, and you know, the reason I'm jumping on earlier is just because we've seen London recently have some pretty big moves around 6 a.m. London time, so I want to be on for it. But one thing we will do is, if we start to go quiet, you know, I'll just go do other things, like I'll go make some food and come back, and you know, I won't end the stream. I'll just let you guys hear. So we just have to be a little bit more patient, and yeah, if it chops and I'll go make some food and stuff like that, then you guys want to wait around, then you know, we'll still trade as normal. So we'll be a little bit more patient. But yeah, recently London about 6 a.m. has been having some great moves, and if I'm going to be sit here anyway watching it, well, we may as well just jump on. I'm not in these longs here. These were the buys that Mark called in the Asian session. Buys once you broke back above this level to come up and fill in that 30-minute wick for about 50 ticks. It was a really nice call. Really nice call in the Asian session. I didn't get it. I didn't trade Asia too much today. I took some buys on my combine, but nothing on my personal yet today. You got that? Well done, Chris. Yeah, it's a really nice trade, man. Really nice trade. Could have even just scalped it up here. Then once it came back down, grabbed the lows, you could have taken more buys again. To see that 30-minute wick fill was nice. I didn't actually see that. But Mark did, which was nice. I guess once you come close to it, then I would look at it. Cool liquidity level. You broke above. Grab the lows, close back above. Support. Really nice push up. I took buys on my combine on this 15-minute flip here once you grab the lows to continue pushing up. And that's the only trade I've taken so far today. I haven't taken anything personal, so we're fresh on the day here. We are fresh on the day. You guys on YouTube, drop a little like for the stream. We'll see what we get for the day. Let's have a look here. Let's go on our main screen here. And let's have a look. Let me make this the 15. Make this the 15-minute chart here. I'll make the 30 down here. No bottom wick on this current 30. You're very likely going to come up and grab the liquidity. Let me just get rid of all this. Obviously, gold smashed all-time highs yesterday, which is pretty phenomenal. We've been talking about this for quite some time. the nicest trade for me once you got fake out buys from here. Broke back above, little bottom wick, and just to the moon. So there's not really nice. There's not really too much to say in terms of going on to the high time frame and looking left, because obviously we have absolutely nothing. There's nothing. We're just ripping all-time highs. And all you can really do when you're at all-time highs, from what I've seen the past couple of times, is you can just react to intraday breakouts and intraday liquidity once it gets formed. And that's all you can really do. You definitely don't want to be, you know, looking for big swing sells at all-time highs. Could you look for pullback scalps at all-time highs? Yeah, definitely. You can look for small trades, but anyone who's trying to load up big shorts, looking for a big playback down, I don't think that's going to be the case. But yeah, you know, you look at gold on the daily. Asia has created a very big top wick, not much of a bottom wick. So could we come down and create more of a bottom wick on this daily? Yeah, maybe. I'm open to anything today. I'm honestly just trading intraday breakouts in either direction and just going with the momentum and going with the flow, ideally to the upside, because we are so bullish. So it's not an ideal first session for us to jump on and we're ripping all-time highs, but you know, it is what it is. You can kind of see here on the 15-minute, we haven't grabbed some lows for quite some time. There's currently no bottom wick here. We're very likely going to come up and liquidate these highs. So if we grab these highs, start closing below, possibility for a pullback. And these are the only real liquidity levels I have right now. Obviously this 5 minute was very nice. Grab lows, close bullish, but no bottom wick. So catching that again, very, very difficult. Let me just fire up the top step. Fire up the top step, see what we got for the day. Let's have a look. Let me go here. Got the where are we? Awesome. Let's have a look. Yeah, it was a really nice wick fill actually. The nice essentially was once you grabbed the lows, held back above and pushed about 3:45 London time. It was really nice buys. About 10 ticks. 10 ticks into the highs on this flip. But yeah, it was really nice. These are the plays you want to be waiting for today. We want to wait for support to be informed, creating these morning stars, and taking these nice plays here. Pretty much exactly like the one that happened when Mark was live as well. Where is it? Here. Broke above, held support, grabbed the lows, nice push up. Literally identical. Here, here. Beautiful morning star, grab the liquidity, close bullish, boom, push. Grab the liquidity. Didn't quite close bullish, but still you had a liquidity target and continued pushing up. And the thing is, if you did get the break even on them original buys, well, you actually had, did you grab it? Oh, you did grab it. I was going to say you had a perfect double top to come and grab anyway. But the nicest re-entries on that one could have even been, to be honest, from here. Once you re-broke out, you kind of created two equal highs here, trend line coming down, massive liquidity grab, 30-minute wick fill. You know, that would have been a great trade in hindsight. Really nice play. So let's see, we'll see. This is a nice dip down there. There's a very high chance we're going to rip these highs on gold. So we can come down and hold some support down here. You know, do what we did before. Great. That could be a nice trade. What's that? 16 ticks. Yeah, I could take a little scalp. What's the spreads like today? 1.7. Quite high. Still pre-London though. Wait for a pullback. If I took for your time high for a long trade. Yeah, I mean, just honestly, just all we want to do today. It's kind of tough because, like I say, we're at these all time. All we want to do today is just react to intraday breakouts, and liquidity. So, you know, we've had a nice breakout at this level. We have liquidity here and here. If we break to the downside, we could look for shorts. But as long as we hold this level here to continue buying gold into these highs, looks nice. But there's no bottom wick on this current 15, 30, and hourly just yet. So, oh, sorry, there is on the hourly, not on this 30-minute though. We have a lot of 30-minute lows to come and grab. But if I'm going to shorten these 30 lows, Ideally, I want to see these highs grabbed first. Ideally. Emphasize how you only look for 30-minute 15 and then... Yeah, I mean, 5 minutes just for execution. If that's what you mean, man. 5 minutes for execution based off what the higher time frame is doing. You only want to drop down to the 5 once you've got breakout confirmation higher time frame. Otherwise, if you just open your charts and go straight to the 5 minute, you're going to get chopped up all day long. All day long. Which you don't want to do. If we come down, re-grab these lows, hold the support, we could have some longs here on gold. I kind of wish I took them buys earlier with my personal, but I was a bit too skeptical. Buying at all-time highs. A bit too skeptical. Ended up being a really nice push though. Really nice push. I took some sells on gold yesterday. Took some sells on gold pre-CPI for a nice little 30-minute pullback. May just flip from here. Taking the flip from here is not worth it. No, 9 ticks. I'll use 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. That's it, Mike. 30 minutes. So it's so clean. You look at the higher time frame on gold, so it's really clean. And gold does just respect these big overall levels. So this next 5 minute comes down, grabs the lows, holds above. You want to look for longs up into this liquidity. Grand Rising Iron Trades, what's going on, man? What's going on? What's the fills going to be like today? Does anyone know what the fills are like on Top Step yet? Given it's... I mean, it's still early days. I don't think I've ever taken a trade this early on futures anyway. So what do you have up into here? Minimum 16. Yeah, that's not bad. These highs will be a break-even point. Today will be my second full week training a strategy. We'll be ending the week very green like last week. That's awesome, Mike. Good job, man. That's what we like to hear. That's awesome work, man. Awesome work. Gold is like AX. That has the best video you ever had. Let's see if we can start holding this support for a retracement here on gold. Anyway, here, as long as you hold here, you're good to see if we can see this push up. Maybe we might need to come down, create that bottom wick on the 15, and then hold above and then go long. That's good to hear, Mike. I figured out I was the one of the guys the team has been training against before I learned all this. Yeah, that's awesome, man. It's all about all the liquidity side of things, understanding, trying to think about what are most people trying to do and how can I take advantage of it. That's what it's all about. Because I was also the other person on the wrong side very early on as well. What time is it? It's only 20 to 6 London time. Sometimes you can get some moves around this time. Sometimes. Have to see what level is a big figure. What do you mean, man? You mean like these levels, like these psychological ones? Is that what you mean? That's 17 ticks and some highs. These psychological levels for me are just based on the higher time frame, just the round numbers, using the 50 as the whole numbers. I don't have on this chart, but you know, the 2,500, 2,550, every next 50 and 100 up from that. They're the big weekly psychological levels. Gold always likes to respect them round numbers. So you got nice liquidity grab with the previous 5-minute lows there. If you're in from this level, you can pretty much risk off that low now. You know, you've come down, you've grabbed the lows, you're reflipping back bullish. Whether you take it as a bottom wick entry or you take the flip, below there you're pretty safe. Even if you take it from here, below there you're pretty safe. If you take the flip, you got about 10. It was a nice instant bottom wick as well, and you got clear targets now up into here. So even if you sniped it from that level, you're already risk free. Something I want to start doing is taking more of these bottom wick entries, as you can manage risk much better as well. Like here, you know, by the time it flips, you already break even. You know, obviously, you may take some more small losses, but you know, even if it was just a close barrier, you'd be able to cut it very quick as well. But I don't want to start taking more of them bottom wick sniper entries, because we do call them very well sometimes. Very, very well. I don't like how there's no bottom wick on this 15 and 30, which is here. I'm gonna snipe a personal buy it. I would like it from there. But this is also a nice level. You could just hold this. Long from down there though, because you look at the 15 here on gold. There's no bottom wick on that previous 15. The 5-minute tells me a different story. The 5-minute looks good to continue pushing up. Oh, we've got 5 minutes till 6 AM. I think we've seen the volume coming in recently about 6 to 6:30ish, maybe. I think it's been 6:30ish. I think London time. Which it'll be interesting. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. And if it does go, you know, because it's not every day, and if it does go choppy and we got to wait till 7 AM, then that's fine. You know, we'll just, you know, we can go do other things and still come back, leave the stream running, and just see how we go, which I'll do soon. I'm gonna go make make a little cheeky smoothie soon. I haven't had any lunch yet, but we'll see. See this hourly close. How is the hourly looking? Yeah, you're very likely gonna come up and grab these highs. You're going to, even if you reject from here, you got 2 hourly equal highs. To continue pushing up into there makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. How's the 4 hour looking? He's just straight ripping. Yeah, look at that. Just ripping. Again, look, even yesterday. Buys from 2 PM London time. You broke above the key level. You broke above all-time high resistance. You had a perfect bottom wick. You take the flip of that 4 hour. It's a 250 tick move. 250 tick move. Trading all-time high breakouts. And what did you do here? Look how beautiful this is. What did you do before this whole move up? Came down, grabbed 4 hour lows. Breakout, bottom wick, push. Very big push. I should have stayed up a little bit longer. It was absolutely incredible. Just insane. Look at that. Even on the 5 minute, look at that. That's huge. 2 equal highs. 5 minute comes down, grabs the lows, holds this key level. It's 100 ticks in 10 minutes. That's absolutely insane. 100 ticks in 10 minutes. Mental. So what you got? If you got the longs from here, it's only 8 ticks. Only 8 ticks. I'm gonna have to grab my phone charger. My phone's gonna die in a second. Did anyone get in this 5-minute flip here on gold? Nice little 5-minute flip. You're in? Yeah, nice, Chris. Good work, man. I got it on the futures. See if you can get that push up into all-time high. It was very nice. You did exactly what we said we would. You came down, grabbed the lows, held the support. Bottom wick, re-pushing higher. Lever on TP. Yeah, nice pad. Yeah, it's about 17 ticks into highs, but if we just keep ripping, we could also come much higher. So as soon as we rip them highs, you could even just start trailing aggressively. Once that 5-minute close, gave a quick little bottom wick, you just execute. I'm aiming it for one contract on the futures here. You're grabbing that initial level. Me too. Yep, good man. Well done. Well done. Well done. Good job. Did exactly what we said. Came down, grabbed the lows, held the support, pushing higher. Really nice. Like I said, this is what I want to get better at. Taking these bottom wick entries. I'm not in from here, but taking them bottom wick entries. You know, you're managing risk as soon as you hold that support. Grab the lows, hold support. You break even straight away. You just got to weather a little bit more drawdown. That's all. But we do call the lows to get grabbed. Really nice. How do we go? Audi's going to close in 10 minutes. Yeah, team fight. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, all-time highs. That would be my target, man. All-time highs. See how you react around there. That all-time high is also the previous hourly high of the day. Makes sense. I don't have a hard TP in or anything like that. I never have I mean, you never want to have a hard TP at all-time highs, that's for sure. If I was in it for more than one contract, I would have a half off there. Yeah, literally, this trade here is literally exactly the same as Asia, and it happened so many times today. Look here, 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 here. Literally has happened. That exact setup has happened so many times today. You've had these really nice pushes, really nice push, really nice push. So could we get that really nice push again? It's just a perfect liquidity continuation play. Beautiful. Sorry, you guys on YouTube. Sorry, let me get back. I'll show you. I'll delete it now. But yeah, literally the exact same move happened in Asia. Here. You had 30 all-time highs. You came down, you grabbed the lows, held the support. Really nice push. Came down, grabbed the lows, held this next breakout level. Really nice push. Came down, grabbed the lows, held support. Really nice push. Came down, grabbed the lows, held support. What comes next? Moon. That's what comes next. Yeah, all-time highs, man. Yeah. ATH. Well, ATH equals moon. I'm not in this on my personal, guys. I'm just in this on a combine here. I'm not sure if I'll trade personal today. We'll see. We'll see. But again, you know, this is already a nice move for the day. What time is this? 5:40 London time. What time is that? 5 AM. Really nice buys. That may just have got you. As soon as you didn't break out here, If you took buys from here, you'd probably be break even because you kind of continue to range and grab the lows. Reclose bullish. Great, flip the bias long again. Could have taken this one, but there was no bottom wick, so a little bit more difficult. And this will be a level if we start breaking down after grabbing these highs where you can actually look for a pullback into. 15-minute here on gold looks extremely overextended. I'm not just going to be looking for shorts for no reason, but even to come down and grab some previous 15-minute lows before continuing a big push. And look how many lows we haven't grabbed for quite some time. But we tried to here. We tried to wick the highs and close down. Nah, close above. Breakout. Continue pushing. So you have to be very, very reactive today. Don't be one of these idiots who's going to be very predictive that predict gold is going to drop or, you know, at all-time highs. You want to be... oh, there you go. You're ripping them all-time highs there on gold. So if you guys got that push, well done. Currently running about 12 ticks if you took the 5 flip. If you took it from the support down here, anywhere below that low, you're up about 14. I'm bringing my stop symbol below this current 5-minute low. If it re-breaks that low, I will be out. If I was in for more than one contract, I would just close. The futures hasn't quite grabbed the all-time high yet, but the currency is, which is interesting. Currency is just wicking out the highs. The futures isn't quite there yet. So I'm happy to trail below this current low. But literally just did exactly what we said. Came down, held support, grabbed the lows, held the support. Buys from here after this closes, grabbing the lows. You're running up about 13 ticks. 13 ticks. I'm up about 10. I took it at 1. Even though what you're wicking out, yeah, 13 ticks. Pretty quick scalp. Pretty quick scalp. So if we do come back down from here, there you go, I'm out. I'm out there. About 10 ticks there on gold. About 10 ticks. How long we got to this hourly? 4 minutes. Yeah, nice. Probably we'll wait for about 2 nice little scalp. Yeah, good job, man. Well done. Very nice little scalp, man. Well done. Remember, if this starts breaking down, we could have some shorts. We're gonna wait for this hourly close now. So, like I said, what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna go make a drink. We'll stay on. We'll wait for this hourly close, and yeah, we'll see what 6 a.m. brings. Caught a nice 30 tick and 50 tick this morning. Well done, George. Good work, man. Tuning in for the wisdom. Good man. Cool. You're gonna get a nice dip here on gold. So I'll be back in about 5 minutes, guys. Got to make a smoothie, wait for that hourly close, and then we'll see what 6 a.m. London brings. Be back in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. How was that? How was that hourly close on gold? Still kind of strong. 14 tick scalp will do me. Yeah, nice, man. Absolutely. That's the thing. It was a very tight range. I didn't take it on the personal, but it was a very valid setup. We could have ripped a lot higher, like we have done all of today. You know, if you took it all the time today, you got much bigger plays. And that, like I say, that's all we can really do today. Is just keep waiting for liquidity to being built up, and then great, we can scalp it. Now let's have a look at this hourly. So take a look at this hourly here on gold. You have still closed bullish, coming down for an instant top wick, but you did also just grab the previous hourly highs and reject. 30-minute here on gold, that previous 30 that had no bottom wick, that's now been liquidated. So if you can flip bullish, could you see one more drive? No, not off that 15 now. I don't like that 15 resistance. We gotta keep in mind that 15 resistance. I'm not buying against that just yet. Came up, you grabbed the highs, you've held resistance. Could now this be the start of a pullback into these lows once we do create a bit more of a top wick or closure back below here? Yeah, I think so. Into our 5-minute level down here. Close back below. Shorts are a little bit more tough because you got support here and then more support here. And it's only 16-ish ticks. If this had more of a top wick, say, you know, if this candle closed below this support and this kind of gave more of a top wick, you could take this evening star play. But it hasn't broken out to the downside just yet, and when we're at all-time highs, you don't want to jump the gun too early. But if we do get a nice 5-minute breakout here, then yeah, downside into them lows is more of a riskier play, and if it's worth it. 15, 16. It's not bad. The only reason I'm a bit hesitant is because they're like this. You know, instant support. Instant support. Do we stream somewhere else? Nah, just on YouTube, man. Just on YouTube. In the community, we do the Asian market calls, pre-New York market calls. Active in there literally throughout the whole entire day. So you got nice bearish closure there on gold. If you weren't coming into instant higher time frame resistance, you know, I'd look for this for a scalp down, but this one's not worth it for me. Unless we create some liquidity. I do like this low down here, but this is also going to be a strong level that you could actually just bounce from and continue pushing. Pushing higher, especially if you look at this on the higher time frame down here. It's a big level. Big level. Yeah, 5 ticks, 17. This barrier's too. Where's my? Oh, sorry guys. I didn't get a phone charger. Let me get a phone charger. I'll be 2 seconds, guys. Is it getting naughty? How's the 4 hour looking actually? Oh wow, that was the close of the 4 hour as well. Yeah, we're definitely selling that. Look at that 4 hour, aggressively bullish, coming down into an instant 4 hour bottom wick. That's pretty huge. That's pretty huge. I mean, it's going to take 4 hours to play out. Doesn't mean you can't take little intraday sell scalps out of that if you do still get breakouts. But we do want to keep in mind that that can flip bullish at any point. That can flip bullish at any point. So I think the nicest scenario for me here would be if you can come down, maybe grab these lows, form some support, close back above, and then you can get buys once you then start breaking out back into that all-time high 4 hour flip. Now that would be nice. Now that would be nice. Like I say, I'm not in this 5 flip. It wasn't worth it. But if you were, you'd have to be break even the second you come into that support. That's why it wasn't really worth it for me. But if we do bounce from here, come up, grab some highs, then we can imagine most people will try to buy this support, put their stop loss just down below here, looking for this big play up. So if you can get a risk to reward that's worth it, then we could look to trade against that. Like maybe, you know, if we can do something like this, if we can come up and then take it lower before being open to that is overall still possible, as long as we're understanding of that. You know, it's not the smartest decision to take sales at all-time highs, but as long as you're understanding the intentions of the trade, that it's just a little pullback, if you're open to the risk and you accept the risk, cool. Trade what you see. Why are we not charting? There we go. There we go. So if we can just do exactly what we just said to the upside for this, the hell's happened there? If we can just do the exact same thing that we just said here, maybe come up, grab highs, and then it could be worth it. Shorts from above there, down into there. 18 ticks, you know, that could actually be quite nice. You probably have to manage if you were to get back above this level. Let's see. I do like that overall 4 hour outlook of it flipping bullish and coming up to re-grab the 4 hour highs. I do really like that. So if you come up now, grab the highs, maybe re-break the lows. We need to see it break out. 13 ticks. It's tough. Would I enter for a buy or sell? I literally just explained exactly what I would do for both situations. I literally just spent the past 5 minutes explaining exactly what I would do for both outcomes, man. I'm not sure if you missed it, but you can scroll back and see it, man. I just said exactly what I would do for buys and sells. If you want me to join a risk reward to tell you what to do, it's not the stream for you, man. If you want to see when I do execute, cool, stick around, but check it, man, because I just did you just grab the highs there? Not yet. You're on my broker. Yeah, there you go, now you are. So if you reject from here, re-break these 5 lows, you could continue pushing down here on gold. What are my spreads like on my personal? Cool, they're down now, about 1.2, which is nicer. It's nicer. We do have to remember this is a strong support level. So if you want to short this, just take the break of the low. If it doesn't break the low, just cancel. Super simple. Yeah, still enter the trade, man. Yeah, if it doesn't have it on the futures. I always just go off the currency. That's the biggest thing for me, man. It kind of makes it a little bit more difficult sometimes. I don't like when it happens because it can be tough. But yeah, I always like to go off this currency. So what would that be if you were to flip this 5-minute low here? Now you could have stops above the current 5 high. If you can re-break the lows, you could be good. You would want to see, what time is it? 12 minutes past. 15 is about to close here soon. You would have to actually break out. You would have to close below. Otherwise, if you did get the short here, now you got a pretty valid stop if you did get that short there. Stops above there, you're risking about 6 ticks to see if you can keep pushing down. But if this 5-minute doesn't drive and close bearish, you would want to manage, because you're at that big support that you need to see this broken with volume. Otherwise, if it doesn't get broken with volume, you know, remember our overall bias is to the upside. But as long as you got stops above that previous 5 high, you're pretty good. It's not going to be the biggest pullback though. That's the only thing. Like here, max. Let's see, 1 minute. I'm in this for a little half risk on the personal actually. I'm not in this on the futures, just on the personal. Let me see. How do I show you? Keeping stops tight, 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 tight. Why is the screen so big? Oh, there you go. I'm out already. There you go. I'm out. minus 300 there. I'm out of that already. You just came down, create low, never re-grabbed the lows. So you got taken out for 6 ticks there. 6 ticks. That's the thing. You wanted to see it break with volume. It doesn't break with volume. See, that's why I shouldn't have trade personal on one trade, not on the other. Doesn't make sense. But I took a little $300 loss there. Seeing if you can get that drive down. I want to see price actually break that level now. In order if I want me to give that another shot, I want to see it actually close below that support. It's a very, very strong level. Very, very strong level. It looks like we're going to get some good volume though. If you break the upper level, then cool, we still got the long bias, but I think you need to grab some lows first. 15 just closed here as well. Update ready? What's this? Let me go to this. Move this quad over here. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it to actually break out. Breakout in kind of, I mean, this is, again, you're coming into an instant top wick on this 15, but you look at the 30 minute looks like you're ready to flip bullish. That's funnily enough my actual biggest loss so far this month. 6 ticks is my biggest loss so far this month. Look at this 15 is kind of getting pretty choppy here, because the 15, you know, closed below this level into an instant top wick. So if it reflips bearish, you could have sells again, but I don't want to. I don't like trading against this all-time high range too much. So I may have to wait for the closure. I'm very surprised you didn't re-grab the lows. As soon as you grabbed the lows, I would have gone break even, but you couldn't grab the lows, held the level, pushing. Here. And then you got the previous 4-hour high here. So we got some nice liquidity levels in kind of both direction now. You break the upside, cool, we got buys into here, break the downside, you got sells into here. Amazing. We got on Zoom 26. Look at that. Good. Good. People are up all the time. Is it 6:17 London time? I think it's around this time we've been seeing the volume recently. What time was it yesterday? I think I'm pretty sure was it around this time? Where were we yesterday? No, 4 a.m. yesterday. Yesterday was crazy. 5 and then yeah, then again 6. Yeah, 6:30ish. Same as Asia, because you get that 4-hour close, which is very key. So we just had that massive 4-hour close. Look at that. That flips bullish. You can have some nice longs as well. Don't want to get trapped in too tight of a range. I'd want to see a breakout of this level if I was going to go long. And then what would you have? 14. It's all right. It's all right. 30 minutes looking like it can flip. 15, previous 15 closed bearish. So you'd have to wait until they line up a little bit better. But we got time. We got time. Let me see. Ooh, look at the 15. 15. Potential big fake out buys on the 15 if we close bullish. You can wait 10 minutes for that though. And what's this range like? Yeah, 13. Yeah, no, I won't trade in this. If we get above or below any of this, great. I mean, you did just in the last second there, just close above. You took 30 flip? Yeah, nice. Yeah, 30 flip is nice. Flipping nicely now. Where's that 30 flip? Where was that? Here? Was it there? That's the thing. It's like 12 ticks into the highs. It's a very, very tough range. Whereas the previous one in Asia, you know, the flip into the Wickfield was actually really big. But you know, who knows where you go? Could you just continue to rip all-time highs and just continue ripping? That's the thing. You never know. You just got to trade what you see. And buying all-time highs until it doesn't work makes the most sense. I just don't like this current range we're creating here. I'm not looking to get chopped up in here. How long you got that 30 close? 8 minutes. Yeah, you can only see that 30 close, I think. Let's see. You've broken out of that level. If you come down, yeah, not much volume compared to you normally see at the time. If you come back down, maybe grab that little 5-minute low, hold this level. What would that look like? That would look like 16. Yeah, it depends. If this 5-minute was to close bullish, then yeah, next one come down, hold this level, and then 4 hour is close to flipping bullish to re-grab the highs. You just want to be careful with taking profit, because at any point you either just keep ripping or you just grab the highs and range. Let's see. These are times, when we jump on this early, you do need to just let it chill. Like right now, there's no trades here yet, so it's like it's almost worth it to come back in like 10-20 minutes. So we're thinking about jumping early. I don't want us to sit here and watch this do nothing. Let's see. It's around that 30-minute, that 6:30 London time. It'll be interesting to say because every time it's kicked in at this time this week, we haven't been at all-time highs. So like I say, trading at all-time highs is very tough. But Asia had so many good opportunities that I'm hoping London has the same. Like this is what you'd love to see. Like a big pullback from all-time highs. Then once you come next to it, cool, people short here, stops above there. Then you measure that range, or from here to here into all-time highs, 50 ticks, great. From here, you're maybe squeezing 10, 12, 15 max. So for me, buying it here is not worth it. Not worth it. Let's have a look at where are we? Let me go. What's else? Funnily enough, most people are trying to short gold on Top Step X. 32% people long, 68% people short. Good way to quickly cut that loss when it didn't break the low, because now you're ripping up 20 plus ticks. 20 plus ticks, look at that. So I'll worry about these lows later on just to keep it clean. So kind of intraday levels for now. No bottom wick on this 15, which is pretty crazy. Just opened and ripped. Tiny one, but still. I class that as no bottom wick. There's literally nothing basically when you zoom out. Yeah, most people jumping on shorts on Top Step X is crazy. 69% people short, 31% people long. The thing is, you can't see how many traders that is. And at this time, I don't imagine it's very much. They're getting squeezed out. They're definitely getting squeezed out. Now you're coming back up, 4-hour flip and bullish, coming for them highs. What did you get off that 30 flip? Who did take that 30 flip? You got 12 ticks. Not bad. Maybe not worth securing, but definitely worth break even. Definitely worth break even. 30-minute came all the way down, ripped all the lows, reflip bullish, came into the 4-hour highs, 12 ticks. It's a shame because the ones earlier, you know, like here, this flip up into that wick is 60 ticks. This one is like 10. And it's still 18 ticks. Yeah, nice. Caught it at 17. Yeah, well done. Very nice. Good job, guys. Well done. Good scalp. I didn't get that, but well done. Nice place. Well done. 15. How was it? 15 goes. 15 is going to close with a big fake out in 1 minute. I don't understand why shorting is allowed since it's all about investing. What's all about investing? What are you saying? Top step is just on intraday top step traders. What they're shorting in the markets, buying or selling. They're not investing, they're day trading. That's not long-term investors, that's just people day trading on top step. Grabbing the highs again here on gold. Be interesting to see if this 15 can actually break out or not. Look at the 15. Came down, actually closed bearish below the level. Not much of a bottom wick. Straight back up. Straight back up. So this is going to be a 50-minute range from... Kind of hard to draw. Probably like here. Need some volume out of that. What did Nasdaq do yesterday off the big news? Do we continue the rip? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Wow, that was Wednesday. What did you do yesterday? Absolutely nothing. So here's the thing with Nasdaq. These are the days that everyone catches. These are the days where everyone gives it all back. Whereas gold's ripping all-time highs. Crazy. Let's see, 5 minute. Also, I'm very surprised you didn't grab them lows. A third touch of trend line, bounced off it very big. Very big. Out with 18, nice work, man, nice work. 18's good, man, 18 is good at all-time highs. Take your 18 and run. Always on time like clockwork, yes, man. Yes, sir. $15 still pushing up. I'm not buying gold from here, guys, so we kind of need to just... Again, it might be one of them where we just leave it at 15 and come back at that 15 close, which I might do soon. Because you're not going to get really anything until then. Because you're at 15 resistance, 15 support. Unless you come back down, you'd want to be buying from here, potential head and shoulders. Buying here? No, sir. No, sir. Yeah, we'll do it, guys. We'll come back at about 5 or 10. I'm gonna let it do its thing now. Like I say, we're gonna jump on earlier, but we're also not just gonna sit here and just watch this do nothing. So we'll come back in about 10 mins. There's no point watching this go sideways. Wait for that next 15 close. So I'm not gonna end the stream or anything like that. Oh, we'll just wait and come back and see if we break out. So I'll be back soon, guys. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, in this little tricky range here on gold. Very tricky little range. Not today, Anton. I really not interested in how much you're up $1 or $2. I'm not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it today, man. Not today. Not on a Friday. Do you know Top Step? The process if you want to hold a trade intraday. As long as you're not trying to hold it overnight in the New York session, that's fine, man. You just can't hold overnight. So it depends what time you're in and out of the position. I think it's about 3 p.m. Central Time you have to have them all closed by, I believe. Yeah, 10 past 3 p.m. Central Time. As long as you have them closed by then, you're good, man. You can take like a trade in Asia and hold it all the way through to New York if you really wanted to. A demo trader, right? Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Oh, demo traders. What's going on? We got gold in a tight range here. We need to see a breakout. Not a good example of jumping on early for the first stream, is it? Because we are doing absolutely nothing. But it's different because we're at all-time highs, so. Cheers out. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Um, 15 closed bullish, finding resistance. He's gone, man. He's gone. I can't deal with it. We say every day, stop posting how much dollar you're up now. No one's interested. Doesn't provide any value. So, time out. Time out. Not today. Not on a Friday. Good morning, Luke. What's going on, man? What? But yeah, if you guys do want to check out Top Step, remember click the link pinned to the top of the chat. Top Step's what we'll be trading on here today. Trading a bit of personal, trading a bit of Top Step. How do I 68% people still short, so big sellers still on Top Step. People trying to see this downside, which I can kind of see for a decent pullback. I just can't really justify it at all-time highs just yet. Oh, man. Even even if gold was about to pull back to like the view app area because it's so overextended, that's still back down at the 91.7s, which is a decent pullback. I just have no reason to sell it yet, especially not after that 30 grabbed the lows and closed bullish. I don't want to be shorting gold just yet. Not yet. Not yet. And I can't really buy yet either, because we're in a bit of a tricky range for now. But even a pullback on the futures back down into like the 94s, it would make sense. I'll probably wait for maybe a 30-minute fake out, which would then also give that hourly a pretty decent wick rejection. I would be more comfortable waiting for that. Let's grab the hourly highs. If this hourly closes doji, come down, grab some lows. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. What a weird question. Thank you, Mark. Forgot about the extreme. Yeah, we've been on since probably a bit too long actually. We've been on since what? About an hour and a half so far? We've been on about an hour and a half. We're dipping down here on gold. You've just broken out again. Like we did earlier. You've broken back below this level. Our original downside liquidity level was back down here again. I'm not going to sell it just based off one 5-minute closure. The 15 has just closed bearish as well. Nice 15-minute fake out there on gold. It's tough because the 30 is still leaving big wick rejections, but that's a pretty nice little 5-minute fake out. Down into there you got about 10. Yeah, maybe if we could close bearish next 5 top wick, cool. We can see if we can get it. We'll see. So you've come all the way up, you grabbed the highs, failed to break out, now about to break back below. So top wick and short into there. What's it? 5, 10 ticks. It's tough because it's also major support. But the hourly has just grabbed the highest flipping bearish. You know, you have the previous hourly lows at around 566. So let's see if this 5-minute gives next top wick. And then see if you can look for us just a very small scalp into these lows. A very small scalp. Like maybe like a 13-ish tick scalp. Whether it's worth it or not, I'm not too sure. My feels like 1.2, 1.5, 1.2. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Sellers are really picking up here on top step back. 74% people short here now. Yeah, I mean it's a level to watch. But if you were going to bounce off it and rip high, you would have done it already. You wouldn't do it again. So by the time you come back down to support again, most people will try and long here is when you usually can see it just rip. But there's no entry here, just ripping down. So unless you get top wick without grabbing the lows, yeah, you could short it. This is the main liquidity level here and here. But it's a pretty strong push down. No entry just yet. Almost fulfilled the whole entire push. How much is this? 13 ticks. 13 ticks. Adding into winners, it's personal preference really. Depends on your style. If you're scalping the 5-minute, you're in and out in 5-10 minutes. Well, there's not really an opportunity to do so. If you're swing trading, yeah, definitely. Definitely. So you've just come all the way down here on gold. Same as the original shorts here. You just come down, no top wick, just broken out, just straight pushing. So unless we get a decent pullback, then great. Then we can look for some sells. But that's the push there. It's the liquidity taken, about to be taken anyway. But yeah, you don't want to be adding into losers for the sake of it. Again, if you're swing trading though, and it gives you an opportunity to scale into a big position, yeah, sure. Most people should add into losers just based off emotions. Most people add into losers just because they're just revenge trading. So there's that whole liquidity hit there on gold. Whole downside liquidity hit in this 1-5-minute. 20 ticks. Look at that. Huge, 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 huge. First sign of volume, though. The first sign of volume. Don't really have any more downside targets after this, though. Yet. Other than maybe to come back down into that area. possibly. It's not really a liquidity level or anything like that, but what would you have into that support? Yeah, 6 ticks, nah. Nah. You're also grabbing previous hourly lows as well that we spoke about. Grabbing the hourly lows. All we wanted was more of a little breakout, quick top wick, and then to sell it into here. But you just kind of did the whole drop in one push. Big drop. 81% people still short on top step. What my spread's like? 1.6. Wow, that's quite high. If I had a downside target, I would flip this current 5. I just have no targets. This was my liquidity level here and here. We've now grabbed them. So if you grab them, start closing back above, you could just continue to range. So like we said earlier, shame it took so long, but like we said earlier, anyone who is buying off this support stops below this low. Anyone who tried to buy again here, stop loss below these lows. They've just been stopped out. So you grab the upside, grab the downside. Depending on how this 5-minute closes, you might close straight back into the range. What? How long we got till this 30? He's going to close 7 minutes. 7 minutes. It's just a support level yet. It's a support level. Don't know about an order block. It's just a level of support. Resistance broke above. Support. Let's see. 1 minute till this fires and close. If it closes back above, like I say, I'm not buying. There's no upside liquidity, no upside targets at all. It would just be back into a range. Grab the highs, push down. Grab the lows, pushed up. See how this 30 is going to close, which is also going to be the hourly close. How's the hourly looking? Yeah, pretty messy, extremely messy. Yeah, absolutely. So you came down, you grabbed the hourly lows, held some sort of support, grabbed the highs. Ideally, we don't close doji, because if you close doji, you almost have to kind of wait for like at least another hour. If the hourly is not doing anything, then, you know, it gets tough. So even here, the hourly doji, once you grab the lows, close bush, cool. Or even here, once you wait for this to break out, cool, there's your trade. Holding the lows. 5 minute broke back above. Not an ideal day to jump on early, is it? Because we are doing absolutely nout for now. For now, anything can change at any point, but you know, you got to be ready for it. I don't believe we have any news today, do we? Let's have a look. Nah, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Just Goldie at all-time highs. Goldie at all-time highs. On a huge rip. Big rip. We'll just wait and see this 30 close, guys. Yeah, 30 is going to close. If you can break out, great. Even maybe a 5 minute fake outs for sales would be great. To maybe just pull back into here. Maybe play that little range. What would that be? 22 ticks. 22 ticks. Yeah, maybe a 5 minute fake out of this level will also give that 30 minute closing with volume to the downside. As long as you close below the previous 30 low, top wick, and you could look for pullbacks. Again, it's very risky because gold's at all-time highs, so but it would only be scalps. Only be scalps. What gold? Yeah, gold moved amazing yesterday. Huge moves. That's the thing. These are the moves we've been talking about for literally since end of August, which is amazing because you know, if you caught this all-time high rip that we've been speaking about so long, right now here you literally wouldn't even be looking at a chart, would you? You'd be chilling. It was a very easy trade that we've been talking about for a very long time. A very long time. So it looks like that 5 minutes going to fake out, coming straight back down. We are getting some volume here. It's not really the cleanest in terms of direction, but we are getting some volume. What have I done? 15's about to close nice and bearish. 30's about to close bearish. Potential top wick for pullbacks. I wish we had some, like, you know, some perfect double bottoms that need to be grabbed or something like that, but we currently don't, other than just, you know, maybe retesting that area. What's that about? Yeah, about 10 ticks. 10 ticks. So coming back down here, 30 minutes just closed bearish. 15 just closed bearish. Coming down for an instant top wick though, which if we were going to look for sells, you kind of want to see the opposite. You'd want to see it push up before we can push down. So if you're opening and instantly pushing down on this 15 minute, could this be grabbing the lows to pull back up and retrace some of this move? Possibly. Possibly. It's very ugly in here right now. Uglier than Asia, that's for sure. So far anyway, we got time. We got time. So you just grab the lows again. You grab 15 lows, grab 30-minute lows, pull them back up now. Hourly has also just closed bearish. But where's your target? There isn't any. Very tough. Very tough. Give me 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. Morning, guys. Hamza in the house. What's going on, man? Good morning, bro. Grabbing the lows here on gold. not really doing anything, unfortunately. Hello everybody. Hey Alex, what's going on, man? If anyone has any questions about anything, feel free to shoot it over. Gold's just create a bit of a range for now. We need to wait for some volume here, so we may as well use the time to answer some questions, stuff like that. Bro, do you give any trade or only make lines? You literally just asked me the same stupid questions before, if I was buying or selling. Why don't you just sit and listen and just see how the stream goes, instead of constantly asking stupid questions like you did earlier, if I was buying or selling, when I literally broke down the whole entire charts. If I was to short from here, man, to be honest, well, if I look at the 15, you can kind of see we've broken out nicely, you know, here. I'd like to see a little bit more of a top wick to maybe come up and grab some highs, just to make the risk to reward worth it. Because my only thing as we're selling gold is you're at all-time highs. You know, you're right at a big level of resistance as well. So I would only short it if you came up, grabbed the highs and held below here, and I would try to get shorts from here and see if you can get the pullback. It's kind of tough where you are right now, because you're at that little intraday support, breaking all-time highs. Like here, you know, this is a big intraday support level. The previous 15 rejected it, and there's not much of a top wick here, so you could be grabbing the lows to hold the support to pull back. So ideally, if I wanted to be a seller on gold, you know, it would maybe be back up at these regions, back above this previous 15 high. It's the only really where I could sell it. That's why I kind of wanted, you know, once this 15 closed bearish, I wanted this 15 to open top wick first, so I could short into these lows. But because you've opened, come down, grab the lows, this could be a liquidity grab to start to pull back. So that's the only thing I'm skeptical of. I don't want to jump in shorts just yet, man. So if I want sells, I'd like to see it grab some previous highs, close below, and then boom. Then I can short it. Because on an intraday perspective, this is a very strong level. A very, very strong level. It's a very tough area. So I'd like to be a seller back up here. You broke below, broke straight back above, fake out confirmed. Retest that level. And then that's how I'd want to get the sells, man. That's how I'd want to get the sells. Wouldn't look for longs because the highs were liquidate. Yeah, we took longs at the start of the stream, man. Up into these areas. Here, we took buys up into this liquidity grab. But now that you've grabbed them highs, yeah, I don't have much of an upside target, really. Unless you were to break, you know, aggressively back above here, I would just keep buying because it's all-time highs and you can just keep ripping. But in terms of liquidity, yeah, the only liquidity level I had was here. And that's why we took the buys up here. But now I don't have that liquidity. It's kind of tough. It's tough looking for longs unless you get back above there. You get aggressively back above there, then yeah, to keep pushing up, you got 20, 30 ticks pretty comfortably, man. Literally out of it. Yeah, we took the buys. Where is it? Oh wait, wrong chart. Wrong chart. Here. It was the same buys that came up in Asia a couple of times here. Once you came down, you grabbed the lows, held support with a clear target. Buys from there were really nice. You broke out with good volume. You came down, you grabbed the liquidity, held the support. So took buys on this 5 minute up into that high. They go around. Nothing huge, you know, 10 ticks. But yeah, that was... They're my favorite continuation plays. Breakouts, hold the support. Flip of that 5, you risk off that low. If it closes below, you cut your trade. And you had a nice target. So you had volume, liquidity grab, and a target. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I took some sells here as well, trying to get the shorts into these liquidity, but once this didn't break the support, cut that like -6. Came all the way back up, and all the way back down for that liquidity low as well. Freedom, yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. Yeah, we're testing jumping on earlier, man, because recently we've seen. I mean, today's different because you're at all-time highs, but recently we've been seeing gold move at around 6 a.m. London time, and by the time we jump on, it's already had a big move, so it's kind of hard to trade. Obviously, today the one time we test jumping on early, it does absolutely nothing, but it's kind of expected when you're at these all-time highs. But yeah, it's something we're going to be testing, man. Maybe jump on at around 6 a.m. London time. You're grabbing some 5-minute highs there. Yeah, ticks equal to pips. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, pips, ticks, same thing, man. Same thing. So you've just come up. You just grab 5-minute highs, trying to break back lower. Trying to break back lower. The one thing I will do, you know, if we do jump on earlier, if gold is going sideways, I won't just sit and watch it. You know, we'll come back at like normal times, etc. But yeah, recently 6 a.m. London time's been having some great moves. I almost missed it as well, to be honest. I almost forgot, and I was like, oh yeah, shit, I said I would jump on earlier. But there's nothing huge. I just took this on. I took this on a combine. I didn't take this on personal. Just a little combine scalp. Where are we? Where do I go? Pushing down here now on gold. Yeah. Little scalp. Nice push down here now. Let's see if we're gonna. This is the short I'd like to be in. Again, 5-minute ripping down. Need this to close. Yeah, you get the flip of this 5. Let's have a look, man. Let's have a look. Now we're getting some volume. Yeah, nice. Straight back into another level though. Yeah, it's nice. Has a 15-minute one, yeah, clean. Let's set from stream yesterday worked to a treat. Yeah, huge, man, huge. That all-time high push that we've been that happened yesterday on gold. We've literally been speaking about that for weeks. And it was such a nice trade. It's such a nice trade. So many reasons to see gold rip them all-time highs. You literally had liquidity levels that we've been speaking about, like perfect double tops that we've been speaking about for ages. Anyone selling here on gold stops above. Anyone selling here on gold stops above. Hourly fake out. Boom. Rip. So what, you want to try and scalp a little shit you're ranging here just because you want to take a trade? Why did you not take this easy textbook one yesterday that we've been talking about for ages? Ages. They're the trades I want. In here, I don't care. They're the trades I want. You got the shorts. Yeah, grab the highs, flip. Yeah, nice. As long as you're managing risk, it's good. As soon as you start coming to these levels again, you know, you're straight back into support. So as long as you're managing, as soon as you come into there, that's good. Yeah, maybe where is the daily flip? That's ages away. But yeah, it could be Asia, could be the top wick. I mean, I'm not gonna short it. You know, like I'm not really gonna think that this could be a top wick and it could just like start pushing down quite a lot because you're at such a big all-time high level that I don't really want to try and think that far ahead. 15 minutes about to potentially break out of this level. Still no liquidity levels though. No liquidity levels. Just ranges. From one range to the next. 30-minute dipping down. Hourly dipping down. What did you get on that 5 flip? What did you guys get on that 5 flip? 20. Wow, look at that. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, exactly, James. Yep, that's it, man. That's it. He wants to hold from news. I wish. I wish. Yeah, try and get the same trades on both, or you know, if I'm not 100% too sure on a trade and I still want to, you know, give it a shot, you know, I'll take it on a combine, get a feel for the move. I'm being wary trading my personal here at all-time highs, especially shorting all-time highs. I'm not shorting, taking any big sells at all-time highs on the personal. Imagine that. Imagine, yeah, runners from news would have been insane, absolutely insane. On a sell since 68. Very nice, man. I mean, anywhere in pretty much where you are right now, again, it's a big level where I don't want to be a seller here. I don't want to be a seller on gold down here. Look how big this area is. So if you're short from up here, like here right now is a great take profit area, because you could easily just start to play around in here. Yeah, we'll test 1 hour earlier. Possibly not forever, but I'll test it for a little bit, see how we go. See how we go. I'm headed back to Europe at the end of this month, so it will only be until I go back, because otherwise that'd be 6 AM my time, and I'm not getting up at 6 AM to watch gold. That's pushing it. Yeah, whilst I'm still here, if I'm watching it anyway, I see there's moves coming in. Yeah, we'll jump on. Back until the retreat, man. Back until the retreat. Out now for about 10. Yeah, nice scalp, man. Nice scalp. This is such a big area, so I don't want to be a. Yeah, if you did take that five flip, as soon as you come into these levels. Sorry, wrong screen here. This is a big level. As long as you'll break even on that 5, yeah. If you're in that 5, you're probably out for like 20 ticks. Yeah, huge. You get 20 ticks today, scalping all-time highs. Good job. That's awesome. Take your 20 and dip for the day. You're at all-time highs. We called the buys up, so don't go too crazy in these areas. Let me clean this chart up. Let me get rid of these. Friday the 13th today. Friday the 13th. 2 weeks. 2 weeks left of the month. That's crazy. Yeah, that's true, Logan. Logan with a good plug there. I even forgot about that. Yeah, yesterday's video kind of spoke about that very well. About trailing stops. That's the thing, you know, when gold comes into these big levels, if you're already short, yeah, just trail your stops aggressively. If you're gonna take profit here anyway, well, why not just trail in case it keeps dipping like we did the other day? Gold world test 55.9.87. All right, cool, man. Sounds great. Looking forward to it. Full margin then, because you know exactly where gold's going. Full margin. Five-minute hold on this big support level here on gold. Big level. Do not try and short gold in here. Don't try and become liquidity like me. All of this here, I'm not selling. I'm not selling any of this on gold. I'm not selling anywhere in here. No such thing as a stupid question here, man. No such thing. Well, to an extent, but that's not a stupid question. It's a good question. How do you define one level is more liquidity than the others? I'll look at the all-time high example because we've been talking about it for so long. And pretty much on gold. And this is mainly just for gold. But the more you reject off a level without grabbing the highs or lows, the bigger the liquidity it becomes. Like if you ever see time on gold where you reject off like resistance, even 2 or 3 times, that becomes a major liquidity level. That's why I've been talking about these gold buys into all-time highs for so long, because you've left so much liquidity and you've bounced off these levels so much. The more you bounce off these levels, the more you people jump in shorts, the more you see them big pushes up. So if you ever see, if you see you see a big level of resistance like this, and you ever see something like this, and you push down like this, and then you do this. When I see something like this, I'm like, great, this is me. Any pullback from this level, I'm loading up longs. Because most people will be jumping in the shorts from here, stops above these highs. And by the time most people can see it's a big level of support and resistance, it's typically too late. And that's why you see them big pushes. So the more touches you have of a level of support and resistance or a trend line, the more likely it is to absolutely rip that level. And if gold is ever going to have a big push up or down, it's always going to come down, grab the liquidity and then push up, or grab the liquidity to the upside and then come down. So all your job is to do is to understand these liquidity points, and when you see these big pullbacks, that's why buys post CPI was so nice. When most people were trying to short these pullbacks to try and get these big sells, no, we were buying up into these huge liquidity regions. Because even if gold, was going to have a dip down to here, it would grab these highs first before doing that. So rather than trying to wait for them highs to be grabbed and then push down, what I'm wanting to do is look for buying opportunities up into that liquidity. And then you're exposed to the fact that gold can do anything and just have these insane rips. Like once you came down, grabbed the lows, you had an hourly fake out yesterday. It's a 470 tick move, which is just amazing. So the more bounces you see of a level of support and resistance without grabbing the highs, or you come close to it and start rejecting, yeah, booming. You want to be buying up in some levels. Using higher time frame to catch these big moves. Yeah, it's so nice, man. Especially these buys yesterday, you could have taken these buys yesterday that we've literally been talking about for the whole month of September and end of August, and you could literally take the rest of the month off. And there was so many opportunities to do it as well. Hourly fake out, hourly breakout, bottom wick of a key level. Take that hourly flip, booming. Even here, 5 o'clock yesterday, you break above a level, you come down, you grab the lows, hold the support, boom, more longs. So, trying to scalp a trade in here, in this ugly range, when we've spoke about this whole entire move up for so long, it's just kind of stupid. It's not stupid, but it's a little bit stupid. It's very risky. It's very risky. Why would you want to force a trade in here when you literally had opportunities yesterday to make a couple of 100 pips that we've been talking about for so long? I have a very simple strategy now, but working on something new for gold. Yeah, good. That's it, man. Simplicity is key. You keep the technicals simple. You know, simple in the sense of just understand, you know, basic liquidity and breakouts, and you can build a pretty good plan. You can build a very good plan. Like I say, you go look at these rips on gold. It was literally a 400 tick move yesterday based off an hourly fake out. Literally broke below a level, broke straight back above with liquidity above. Literally when that closes, you go into your zone or you press that big juicy buy button and you've just made 200 ticks. You can literally take the rest of the month off. You just need to wait for them good setups. So if it's clear for us to see that in order for us to catch a 200 tick move, we just have to wait for things like that. And that's as simple as it can get. If you ever find a time where you're jumping on the charts and you're not too sure, or you're drawing loads of analysis because you don't really know what's going to happen, like today, for example, then you're probably forcing it too much. And that's when most people end up giving most back. They get the good opportunities like we did yesterday, but in times like today, they either didn't get it and they start revenge trading, or they just give it all back because they can't bear to sit on their hands all the time. And that's really why trading's so hard. Not because it's so hard to draw support and resistance levels, but because people can't bear to not be in a trade 24/7 and they miss the obvious ones and then start revenge trading. Big juicy buy button. Quote of the day. But it literally is that simple. You get that hourly fake out, you get that closure, literally just press buy. You go into your terminal, press that buy button, you have very good trades. We've been speaking about them for a long time as well. That's that's why today it's kind of tough. You've already had the all-time high rips. You're creating one big massive range. There's no liquidity to the upside or downside, so you just got to understand that and be patient. But yeah, like I say, that's why trading's so hard. Trading isn't hard because you don't know enough technicals. For some people in the beginning, that's probably the case. But for most people, if you've been trading longer than a year or longer than 2 years, as long as you're not following the wrong people, most of the time it's usually issues within yourself. Usually. You can build a pretty good strategy on gold, just understanding breakouts and liquidity. And just learn to fucking execute well. You hesitate. You miss the trade. You then revenge trade. That trades end up being a loss. You revenge trade again. And you go down that cycle. Wow, where is he now? Where is he? Come here, I'm going to find you. What's he said now? You better not spam the same... Yeah, one more and you're out. Buys now, nice. I was tempted. You grab the 15 low. If we close bullish here on the 15, I will look for longs. Because the 15's come down, you grab the lows. 15's come down, grab the lows. If we close bullish with good volume, this 30 is also finding major support. That's why I said I don't want to be a seller on gold down here. I don't want to be a seller down here. I want to be a buyer. But this 5 minute didn't break out. But now this 5 minute's breaking out. Could we continue pushing into all-time highs here? I mean, trade the trend till it doesn't work. It's a shame we don't have... Yeah, I wish we had like a perfect liquidity grab, like a liquidity target, because I would be buying this mofo. But even if we break out with good volume here, and we can continue pushing, maybe into them all-time highs. 25 ticks, not bad. Not bad. So bottom wick on the next 15. This is also the close of the 30. 30 minutes about to close, grabbing the lows, holding major support with no liquidity, but just resistance above and potential room just to keep ripping all-time highs. So a wick down before grabbing these highs, and you can look for some longs here on gold. As long as you hold above this level, it makes sense to continue buying gold. So if you can wick back above, hold this as support, re-break the highs, you have a 28 tick range. 30 minutes also just closed very well. Wicked the lows, came into this major level. Failed to close below the previous with liquidity to the up. Sorry, not liquidity, but resistance and just room to, I guess, keep ripping all-time highs and to at least re-grab the 30-minute highs at a given. So from what? Here to here, 27 ticks. You would want to manage as soon as you grab these highs here. $65% people, 65% people short, 35% people long here on gold. That was a big spike in volume out of nowhere there. A big spike in volume. All right, that's it. Stop asking the same question. You can go and time out for 10 seconds. You can come back in 10 seconds. So you're re-breaking the highs there on gold. So I'm going break even on this push here on gold. What are you running up? You're running up about 17, 18 ticks here already on gold. Look at that. Oh, mother. Wait there. Wrong chart, sorry. Just grab the highs. You did quickly spike 16 ticks. I haven't taken anything off, but I am break even. Let's see if you can fulfill this range. Just made 30 pips in 10 seconds. Yeah, yeah. If you got the buys of that support, that was a huge trade, man. That was a huge trade. Nice. You grab the lows, held the support, buy it till it doesn't work. Yeah, 30 pips in 10 seconds. That's insane. Is that what it was? Yeah, 30 in that 5. Yeah, huge. I hope we can keep pushing up here. But you have just come up. You just grabbed previous 30 highs. So if you are in this, just be break even. Because you may dip down a little bit more. And you may look for another entry. I quickly hit 16 ticks, but I wasn't quick enough just to take off one contract. I hit like 16 very, very quick. Just took the buys once you retested this level. I hit like about $360 in like a couple of seconds, but I wasn't quick enough. I was not quick enough. Yeah, so true, Mark. So true, man. So true. Still in here. Entry on the futures is 95.1. 95.1. Let me move this out of the way. Ah, there you go. There, I'm out. I'm out there on gold break even. I smashed 16 ticks so quick, but I couldn't take anything off. It just happened too quick. I had it. Oh, you're back after 10 seconds. That was not long enough. That was not long enough. It's going up to 1 minute now. The reason I was break even so aggressive there on gold is because you're grabbing the previous 30-minute highs. You're in an overall range. You came up, just grabbed the highs. I was hoping you could grab the highs and keep ripping. But you did hit 16 very quick. I would have loved to have quickly taken off one contract, but I wasn't quick enough. You kind of see these little 5-minute highs here as well. Sorry, these ones. If we can still wick above it, you know, I'll maybe look for another entry, but... The forecast is very high for that man, very high. He's gone now. What a fool. He's gone. He went into 10-second timeout and then he came back from timeout and did it again. So now it's gone up to 1 minute. If he comes back again, it will go up to 5. Well, I'm in a trade trying to manage a trade. The last thing I want to be asked is the forecast of gold over the next whatever the hell the question was. About the forecast for gold tomorrow. Nothing I love doing than giving some Saturday analysis. So good break even there in gold. As soon as you grab them highs, if we had broken back above and driven, you would have had a great trade, but you grabbed the highs close straight back below. Straight back below. If you had a top wick, you look for a fake out, but smash 16 ticks very, very, very fast there. Way too fast for me. The trade was too quick. I couldn't even get it on personal. I just managed to get it on top step. But that was a crazy 5-minute fake out. The fact that we have now broken back below after grabbing the highs. Back again. That's it. You're going to think about what you've done this time. Oh, Mark beat me to it. Mark beat me to it. He's out for 10. Good job, Mark. Mark beat me to it. Mark was ready for it. As soon as he saw his name, get out. It'll be timeout forever in a minute. You guys on YouTube, appreciate you taking time to tune in. Remember, drop a little like for the stream. Let's see if we can hit 100 likes today. 200 likes, 24-hour stream into Saturday morning. Life sentence. Yeah, soon it will be, man. Soon it will be. I would love to flip this 5 because you've just had a fake out. You've come up, you've closed bullish, you've grabbed the highs, closed bearish. I would take fake out sells here. I don't really have a target. That's my only thing. My target to play this range was like 30. But, you know, maybe if we can get back below there, we could look for some downside to come down and maybe, I would imagine anyone who's maybe buying here now that we haven't really had the drive, maybe something like that. So would that become a liquidity level? It's kind of tough because this is a liquidity grab of these lows to push up. But yeah, maybe if you can break back below here, what would that give us? Yeah, 30 ticks. I was really good. I was really hoping to just close one contract on that buy there on gold. Hit like 16 and came down so quick, but I was very quick on the break even. The reason I was so aggressive on the break even there, just for learning purposes, is because as soon as you grab the previous 30-minute highs, this is why multi-time frame analysis is so important. As soon as you grab the 30-minute highs, you're also tapping into this big resistance. Although we think gold could go up, this is a level where the trade could go against us. So if we grab the highs and don't drive, then we have to manage risk. And if we hadn't have managed risk there, you know, we'd be sitting down like minus 20 ticks right now, wondering what the hell happened. So that's the reason I was so aggressive on the management. As soon as you tap into this resistance and you grab previous 30-minute highs, I'm open to the fact that you could start to pull down and come much lower. So a potential breakout of this level on gold and we can push down. Have no patience. Yeah, you definitely do need a lot more patience with gold and Nasdaq, man, that's for sure. Especially if you're trading like London. But you know, if you are patient, you know, if you can catch, you know, 20, 30 ticks on gold, that's amazing. You measure 20 ticks. That's all you need. That's all you catch that 2 to 3 times a week, and you're doing it very well. And it comes up a lot. You just need to wait for the good opportunities. But I agree, yeah, patience is very, very important, man. Different with Nasdaq because you know when the volume is going to come, but with gold, you always got to be ready to snipe at any point. How have we got to 5 close? What time are we at? 39. How many is that? 3 trades so far this morning. It's quite a lot. Obviously, the one I taken more personal was the loss. Typical. Patience always pays, though. You know, like I say, when you measure that 20 ticks on gold, you realize how small of a move that is when the volume comes in. You know, wait for this volume to come in, then take your 20 ticks here. Very simple. 20 ticks doesn't seem like a lot, but if you can do that consistently, 1 to 2 contracts, you know, 20 ticks, 2 contracts, $400. You can do that 2 to 3 times a week. You're making a full-time living from trading. It's just about knowing when to execute them trades and knowing when not to execute. Here, we held major support. We had good volume. Bam. Then we want to execute. If we don't drive, that's fine. But that's when we want to execute. Especially when you grab the lows, hold support, good volume, all-time high targets. Execute on this 5. That's where you want to be in. If it doesn't work out, who cares? But you trade what you see. If you re-break this low here on gold, you may push lower. If we can grab the highs, I could even consider that. I'd like to see a breakout, though. I would like to see a breakout. Is the stream lagging on YouTube? You guys on YouTube, is the stream lagging? I just had a warning sign, apparently. I'm getting warnings now. I'm getting told off. It is? It's lagging? Huh. No, lagging. Yeah, weird. Nah. It's great for me. Cool. Yeah, weird. Yeah, don't think. Yeah, I just had a notification that it was lagging, but. Yeah, he is. Yeah. Lagging for a couple of seconds. Okay, cool. Basher is attacking. Cheers, Ron. It's good from Singapore. Awesome, man. From Singapore. Yeah, 220 people here. Where's everyone from? Where's everyone tuning in from on this fine Friday afternoon? Got someone from Singapore. Did you take this 5-minute morning start here, Ron? Vegas, Romania. Nice. France. South Africa. Utah. Nice. Melbourne. Nice. Germany. California. Damn, that's a late night grind. Qatar. Nice, nice, nice. Essex. Nice, man. Trading from Japan. Sydney, UK. Macedonia, Germany, Britain. Good, man. Sri Lanka. New Zealand. Nice, man. Nice. I love New Zealand. St. Louis. Awesome. Pakistan. South Africa. Denmark. Huge. People from everywhere. Toronto is 3 a.m. Damn, that's crazy, man. Fine UK, except the weather. Yeah, very true. Very true. Canada, nice. I'd love to visit Canada. Amsterdam, Texas, Thailand, Belgium, Fort Lauderdale. Wow, awesome. Morocco, more from Denmark. That's awesome. Canada again. Melbourne again. Yeah, I'm in Hungary. Look at this. People from all over the world. That's insane. Tuning into some guru on a Friday evening. Look at that. Appreciate you guys tuning in. That's awesome. People from literally all over the world. Czech Republic, Spain. Nice, man. I'll be back in Spain soon. Love to be in some Brixton. Best stream in London. You know it, man. You know it. Originally from Philippines. Nice. India. Nice, man. USA. Nice. Rotterdam. Nice. 5-minute grab in the highs here on gold. If we grab these highs and break out, we could look for some sells. Cameroon. Nice, nice, nice. The guru who only does lines, no trades. Wait, what are we talking about when you say? I'm not gonna do. I'll get banned. Nigeria, bro. Nice, man. Hawaii. Nice. Friday the 13th. Let's do it. Friday the 13th means 13 contracts and 13 trades today on stream. Antarctica. Good man. Good man. No, we don't. I don't stream the US session, man, but we do pre-New York market calls. I don't stream it myself personally. Hopefully in the future we'll have someone in the community stream in New York at some point, man. So we'll have Mark and Asia be in London. Hopefully someone in New York later down the line. Toronto 3 a.m. man, that's a grind on the Friday night grind. That's awesome, man. I'd love to visit Toronto. All of Canada. Canada's one of them places where I would just love to visit. I look at Toronto, it just looks insane. It just looks beautiful, man. Look at this. I heard it's very, very, very expensive, but it looks beautiful. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. Where have I gone? Like, look how it looks insane. Is it as pretty as it looks? Crazy taxes and prices. There's a tax high as well, yeah. Is it as nice as it looks on there? Because that looks very nice. Those are very nice. Dubai, nice, nice, nice. Vancouver, expensive but beautiful. Yeah, it looks very nice. It looks very nice. Canada's one of them places that, man, it's like I gotta get there at some point. Trading times, I guess you would more trade New York, maybe, or Asia, maybe New York or Asia. Yeah, it's tough, man. Cost of living compared to wages in major cities is appalling. Yeah. Hong Kong, nice, man, nice. I'd love to visit Hong Kong. If you visit Toronto, you visit at the same time. Travel trade destination. Oh, that's a tough one, man. That's a real tough one. See, if you'd asked me this like a year ago, Mount, it would be completely different. That's a real tough one. I would flip this 5 here, guys, but I'm just looking at this 30 and it's not really giving me too much confidence just yet. At 15 kind of grabbed the highs and closed a bit doji. If we re-break back above, you know, that previous resistance here, we could have some longs. So I'm still looking for trades, guys. Don't worry, I'm just I need to see a little bit more than this. But yeah, favorite place to trade and travel, man. At the minute, I want to say Europe. I like Europe the most at the minute. But I go through weird stages, man. So I go through weird stages. One minute I'm like, I could go live in New Zealand. The next minute I'm like, I can go live in Europe. I love all places, man. Europe for the times. If you're upcoming in your journey, Asia is also amazing. Thailand, Bali, Vietnam. Great trading times, cheap cost of living. You know, you can grind there on trading. That's what I did when I first went full time in trading. Just went to go live in a cheaper country and just grinded at it. And it was worth it. Yeah, nice one, Mark. Enjoy, man. Good streams this week, man. See you next week. See you next week, man. No country beats Thailand. Yeah, Thailand is awesome. Thailand's awesome, man. So Thailand's awesome because it's huge as well. You know, you can have completely, you know, different sides of it. Where is he? He better not be. No, he's not. Is he? He better not be. Yeah, you can have like, you can go like party in Thailand if you want to, or if you want to grind and go to like the more digital nomad areas, you can do that as well. Yeah, yeah, not the best you trade in New York. Yeah, definitely, man. Five-minute trying to pull back up here. We're holding this support, but kind of forming some resistance here as well. A little bit of a tough range here. A little bit of a tough range. Actually, gonna come on the retreat. And we'll appreciate you doing the stream. That's how I started with Top Step. That's awesome, man. Good to hear. How do you see your experience with the streaming and getting to know traders around the world? I haven't really, I haven't networked with as many traders as I'd like to, man. It's something I definitely want to do more. Definitely want to network with some more genuine traders. You know, like anytime I go somewhere and travel somewhere, you know, if you guys are ever in the same place, don't feel weird about asking if you want to meet up for a coffee or something like that. I'm just a fucking normal dude. So if ever I come to your place, or you guys always just message me on Instagram, I'm always happy to meet up with new people and stuff like that, man. It's always good to connect with anyone interested in trading in the market. It's always good to have a coffee and chat about trading. Koh Samui, yeah, Koh Samui is probably one of my favorite spots in Thailand. I think it's probably one of my favorite places I've been to. If we get a 5-minute closure back below here after grabbing the highs, we could have some sells into re-grabbing the previous 15 lows, and maybe even to a 30-minute wick fill as well. Let's see if this 5-minute closes back below here. I just don't like this range. This range is tough, but we have grabbed the highs. We come up, grabbed highs, close bearish. I don't think I'll take it on personal. Let's see. If you get an instant top wick, I'll look for some sells. Let's see. Because you just grabbed the highs, you reclose back below this level. You do have an area here. 15 is also breaking the previous 15-minute lows. I just have to literally just grab that low. If there's an instant... I'll just stop talking. Yeah, any of you guys who are based in the same... based in the same place, you know, use those places to network with each other. Yeah, there's no top wick, so I can't take a short hit yet. Where on earth is that, George? In the middle of nowhere or something? Alice Springs, is that like in the middle of nowhere? In the desert? Meet with Aaron and make him pay for my lunch. Yeah, that's the only way I'll meet you is if you buy me a coffee. Yeah, so when I see these breakouts on gold, what I want to see is I want to see the top wick first, and then I'll put in a sell stop below the low. So if and when it does flip bearish, I'll be tagged in with the volume. And then I'll be break even as soon as you start grabbing the lows. But because there's no top wick on this current 5 on gold, I can't take sells here. I need to see that top wick created. If we don't close with no top wick, did I just talk English? If we don't close with no top wick. If we close with no top wick, we want to see the next 5 come up, grab the highs, create that top wick, and then then we can look for the play back down into there. So if there was a top wick on this 5, I would be looking for these sells, but we don't have a top wick. So if there's no top wick, that also means that that can be created at any point, because majority of the time these 5-minute candles do have top and bottom wicks. So if there isn't one to the top, it means it could be created at any point. So if you jump in shorts, you can go straight into drawdown like this. So now that we've created this top wick, maybe the next 5 we can look to sell it. Came up, grabbed highs, broke back below this range. As long as we hold below this level, sells down into about 562. It would make a lot of sense. Last 8 minutes of the hour. Yeah, true. Let's have a look at Top Step X here. What's Top Step saying? Let's have a look at Tilt. See, remember earlier when we spoke about 6:30 London time, we spoke about gold pulling all the way back down to that VWAP area. Again, it's not something I trade often to know what the win rate's like, but you literally pulled all the way back down to that VWAP and bounced off it beautifully. Something we should probably keep an eye on. I'm not an indicator type of person, but it does respect that VWAP quite nicely, especially when you're so far away from it. Just to pull back down to there. Yeah, it makes sense. 76% people short, 24% people long here on Top Step. You're currently grabbing previous 15 lows as well. Yeah, you definitely can, James. Yeah, that's something I'm trying to work out as well. If you get the instant top wicks, well, sometimes you can just sell it into it needing to create that bottom wick. So you can take like a top wick entry or a retest entry. And that's kind of what I did on this one. This one was an instant bottom wick. So I just took the longs into it needing to create that top wick. As soon as you create a top wick and grab highs, then you can manage risk easier. So you got that top wick on that little 5 now. I'd probably have to see it close first though. How long we got to this 5 close? 1 minute. Cool. Let me just run to the toilet, guys, to see this 5 close. It'll be two seconds. Yeah, liquidity, the VUP is a target. Yeah, maybe. It's not something I necessarily take a trade off, but it's something I just like to keep an eye on the future screen, because it does get respected quite a lot. You know, not just to buy off it just for the sake of it, like, but you know, when it's so overextended and like really high above it or really down below it, you know, you want to be careful of jumping in, you know, longs or shorts. Boat. Huge. 5 minute coming up, re-grabbing the highs here on gold. 15's grabbing the previous 15 lows. Potential liquidity grab. Just to close back into the range. It's a shame though, because you know, you had a really nice push. You came down, held the support, grabbed the lows, ripped up. And it's a shame you grabbed highs and just closed doji. And now you're grabbing the lows. It's because this was looking like really nice volume. Especially on the 30 as well. I mean, unless this 30 can flip bullish in 3 minutes, which I doubt it, but who knows. Never doubt gold, sir. But you could still see that. Yeah, London Open in a couple of minutes, yeah. But nothing really missed so far today. Haven't really done too much. You know, the first sign of volume we've executed on, but I want to see it continue. We do have a trend line coming down like this. So if we come back up into here, most people will jump in shorts, and then that's when you can see that push. Let retail short the third touch of the trend line, and we'll look for buys up into that. Like if anyone's shorting here on gold, stops are going to be above these highs. So we can get buys up into that, great. So let's see if we can fake out here. 5 minute closure back above this level. If this 15 closes like this, bottom wick on the next 15, which is also the open of the next hour. Also London Open. And you can look for some longs. It's a big, big, big wick to the downside here on gold. This hourly close will be really key. If we can close like this, the next hour, come down, little bottom wick, and then just look for a pullback up into that trend line. Maybe re-grab previous hourly highs. I think that would make sense. I think that would make sense. Oh, let me go 2 minutes. Yeah, cool. Let me just grab a quick little bite to you guys, then we'll wait for this hourly close, and then see if we get some buys in the next hour. So I'll grab a little bite to eat, and then we'll stay on for the next hour, London Open, and see if we get these longs. Back in 2 minutes. Ooh. This is a pretty nice level to buy on gold right now. As long as you hold above here, right, you could see longs back up into that trend line. Look at that hourly. It pretty much is doing exactly what we said, except even better. because it actually closed bullish. So I'm gonna see if I can get some of my personal. I'm gonna put in the. I'm gonna take the break of the high on this flip on gold to continue pushing it up. Where are we? Where's personal? Let me see if I can get this. What's the break of the high? The break of the high is around 67.12 on the futures. 55. I'm taking one here and one on the break of the high on gold. See if you can get this push up into this trend line and see if this hourly can flip bullish and come back up and re-grab the highs. There you go on gold. You're about to flip here already. Already flipping bullish here on gold. What's this personal up? Well, you got up into the previous highs, 20 ticks. I do have to be wary of this level here. I want to see us rip this trend line. See if we get these spike into all-time highs. That was a pretty nice. It was a nice hourly close. The 30-minute wasn't the best. The reason the 30-minute wasn't the best is because it's, you know, it did also close doji, regrabbing the previous highs. What are we up here on gold? What's up on the personal? Look at this on the personal. Boom. Up about 15 ticks. I'm not going to close too early because I think we can. I think we can easily grab them previous highs here. But I will manage risk soon. If we come back down to entry soon, I'll manage risk. But I really want to see us rip into these highs and much higher. I don't want to be too aggressive. We have range though. Up about 17 ticks. Going straight into that resistance. I'll go and break even on my personal. What did I just hit there? I hit 17 ticks again. Where's my entry? Entry's around these highs here. Came straight into that resistance and we've ranged. I really want to see this flip and drive and rip these highs. I think anyone who's shorting here on gold, they're going to have some juicy stops. I'm going to get rid of this trend line just to keep it clean. You guys know where the trend line is. Anyone who's shorting here, stops above that high make the most sense. We just need that volume to continue. The 30-minute is a bit... I don't know the word for that 30, but it's a bit... But you broke back above here. Here, look at this nice level here. Broke back above. Closed nice and bullish. Nice morning star here. A nice morning star. Grabbed the lowest, held support. Closed bullish back above this range. Instant bottom wick and re-breaking back higher with the liquidity trend line coming down as well. So it makes sense. We just want to see that volume. I feel like a dog hair in my mouth. Oh, there we go. Now we're pushing there on goal. What are we hitting there? Hit about 20 ticks. I'm gonna close. I just closed. Oh, I didn't get it. I just closed on the personal. I didn't close enough on the futures. But if you guys are in this, I'm taking at least 50% off there on gold. Let's see if we can run this rest up to rip these all-time highs again. Maybe on the flip, if this 5-minute flip's bearish, then you'd probably want to be out from there. So I'm going to trail my stop above this current 5 body. Instant bottom wick here on gold, which is good. Instant bottom wick to potentially keep flipping and pushing higher. Just create a little top wick there, come back down. As long as you, as soon as you re-break the highs, we could continue pushing. I closed about On my personal, I closed about 90% there at 20 ticks. On the futures, I still have one contract running below the low. But that was a initial target. As soon as you grab these previous highs again, this is previous hourly highs. As soon as we grab these, we could continue to range. If we can keep ripping higher, great. But to take off majority as soon as we grab them highs, given what we've done so far today, makes the most sense. Why is that so big? You know, it looks like I'm shouting at everyone. On the combine here, I've still got one contract running. I only got it for 2 contracts. On the person, I closed 2 lots. I got 0.5 running. Go on, Goldie, drive. Be good to us. Re-break the highs, and I'll trail below this current 5-minute low. Be good to us, Goldie. We've been very patient today. Very, very patient. We are still very early on into this hourly, but this 15's kind of trying to print a nice morning star. No, it doesn't look like us. It doesn't look like we want to flip. Are we going to flip or not? Are we driving? Are we not driving? Are we ranging? I mean, as long as we hold above this level here, next area is that all-time high level there. On the personal, I've locked in about 428. I'm trying to run this much higher though. My personal entry wasn't as good as my futures entry, but I still got a 0.5 running. I don't want to be too aggressive and close everything because the range is still nice to the upside. But my stop loss on both is below this current 5 low. If it re-breaks that, we may close back into the range and continue to go sideways. But we spiked out 20 ticks pretty quick there. Pretty quick. Looks like it's gonna get my looks like it might get my stop and profit here. Yeah, futures got me out. Personal is about to get me out. It's not out, but it's about to. Oh. Personal stop is right at the body. Right at the body. 17 ticks. We had some beautiful volume there. This is kind of what we're doing today. We're like almost teasing around with this volume. We're getting these really nice spikes. And coming back down. But still a good trade. If you guys made profit on that, well done. I lost in about 400 and where are we? 428 on the personal. What I lock in on the futures? On the futures, 150 plus 160, 210. So 210 on the futures, 428 on the personal there. Good trade. Good trade. Could have just closed full, but to be honest, it didn't make sense. I want to see this. I want to see this bad boy run. But yeah, that's it. There's kind of what we've done a lot today. We've had them spikes in volume, and then kind of dip back down. Yeah, 5-minute close bearish there, back into the range, unfortunately. Unfortunately. My very small little bit on this personal is somehow still surviving. Go on, Goldie. If I survive this personal bottom week, this will be crazy. Futures, I'm way out of on the futures. Oh, what have I just done? What did I just do? What did I just break? Well, we're gonna push. How big is my personal? I don't really go into that detail, man, but I'll show you what I'm up for the month. Absolutely, as soon as I get this trade. Trade about 2.5s in the personal. So far this month, we're about 9,900. If the trade would hit TP all the way to highs, I'd lock out about 10,000 for the month so far in the first week and a half. It's more than what I made in August. Oh, yeah, there you go. My run is out. Cool. My little run is out there on gold. So closed partials right at the right point. As soon as you grab these hourly highs, I really was looking for this to drive much higher. But like I said, you know, anyone who was selling here on gold stops are above that high. So as soon as you liquidate them highs, what have we done so far today? We've just ranged. In normal times, these flips can really drive. Like most times today, especially in Asia, if you took these flips, you've had really good pushes. Unfortunately, we couldn't quite get the big push. I was looking to hold this up for like a 30 tick runner, but as long as you guys got something out, that's amazing. Well done. And that's my third trade of the day on the personal. It's probably enough for me. I do still believe we're going to push higher. I just don't like this range. We've had so many false hopes of volume. Like here, really good volume. Grab the highs, straight back down. Really good volume. Continuation. Grabs the highs, straight back into the range. That's all we're really doing here, you know. We're just playing the range. That's all we can do. Play the range until it breaks. But still good trade. Still a nice trade. Didn't maximize as much as I would have liked to. I hit about 800 in person at one point, but I'm happy with the management. What did I hit? About 20. I think about 20 ticks. And now you take a look at this 15 again. We are becoming very messy again. Very, very messy. So we've done well today. We've done very well today. Considering, look at this 15. This was a lovely liquidity grab of the lows. Close bullish to continue ripping. But as soon as you grab these highs here, you have to manage your risk. You have to. Because again, this could be a liquidity grab to just continue to range. You got to be very reactive. If you took buys off the fact that we grabbed the lows and held support, well, shouldn't you also be open to taking sales once you grab the highs and respect resistance? Definitely. Be neutral. Don't be glued to a bias. You grab the lows, close bullish, cool, go long. As soon as you grab the highs and don't drive, that's fine. You have your longs, but be open to managing your risk. You may not want to flip sales just yet, which for me, I don't want to flip sales just yet, but I'll definitely manage the risk on my longs. I have no ego. I have no bias. I have no desire to care if gold's going to go up or down. I'm reactive. I react. If we break to the upside with volume, cool, I'll go long. As soon as we grab the highs, I'll manage my longs and I'll take something off the table. So on the futures, I closed 50%. On the person, I closed 2%. If we had continued pushing, we would have had a great trade. We couldn't. We broke back into the range, retested, held the level, and continued pushing lower. So perfect risk management there. Perfect risk management. You could even probably flip this 5 into this trend line, but I'm not going to take any more trades here, I don't think. Not just yet. Not just yet. 15 grabbed highs closed bearish into an instant top wick. I do believe this 5 will probably flip down, but it's going to get a bit ugly here, so I'm not going to take that trade. What would that look like, though? If you take this 5-minute flip, stop would be above the previous 5. Targets into here is 30. But your actual stop loss would be if you close back above, probably here. Here, I'd say you'd want to be out of the trade. So you'd be risking about 14 to drive it down for 30. But you'd have to manage as soon as you get into here, which is 8 ticks away. Not really worth it for me. Oh shit, sorry, wrong screen. Wrong screen. Wrong screen, sorry. It's been a long stream. This is a historical long stream. I'm not in this 5 minute here, guys. I'm not in this one. I don't like the range. I don't like the range. As soon as you come into here, you can start pushing up. So as soon as you come into there, if you short this 5 flip, you got to be break even straight away. Because you could tap this level and just continue to range. If you break it, cool, you're being for a good trade. But keyword is if you can break it. We don't know if we're going to break it. So all we can do is short into it and manage risk. I'm not in this one though, guys. This one I'm in, no, I'm not in this one. That's it for me tonight. Cheers out. Yeah, no worries, man. Hope to see you next week, man. Have a good weekend, man. Have a good weekend. I'm not in this one, guys. How many people we got in here? 214 people. You guys on YouTube, drop a little like for the stream. Appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in. You're long on crude oil. Nice, man. Nice. Let's have a look. I haven't looked at oil in a while. Oh, wow. Oh, very choppy. Very choppy. Very messy. Very messy. Coming for 250. 250. Did anyone take this 5 flip? Weekly on oil looks good, does it? Let's have a look, man. Let's have a look. I used to really like swinging oil. We've had some great trades on oil before, but from a swing standpoint. Nice. Good band. Oh, wow, look at that. Huge grab of the lows, wicking up. Yeah. The sells from $80 on the weekly was so nice. I need to start swing trading oil again. Look at that. Such a big push. But again, price action is fucking crazy. That's why I couldn't I tried day trading it, but it was just too crazy. Like here, the weekly closes bearish, grabs lows, close bullish, grabs the highs, close bearish. Doji grabs the highs, close bearish, and then pushes down. The price action is it's one of them where you definitely just have to kind of execute and let it breathe. More of a one to swing trade for me. So what we had like what 3 trades today. We had these buys and then we had a small loss on these sells. And then we had this is quite a lot of trades for me today. And then we had these buys. Was that it? Is that all the trades we've had? Do you have any more? Wait, why are you doing that, Gold? I'm trying to drag up the stop loss. What's going on? Oh, there you go. Hit. This is the reason I'm not in this one, is because this support's so strong. You can sell this. There's nothing wrong with that, but you just have to be open to managing risk as soon as you come into that support. Because like I say, you could just tap off this support and just continue to range. If you break below it, cool, you got nice sells into here. So you can either wait for the breakout, or once it closes bearish like this, you can take this 5 flip, but you just have to manage here. If you close below it, great, you'd be able to hold your trade. If it does stop you at break even, then re-closes back below, then great, just take the more confirmed entry. There's quite a lot of trades for me today. I think that's probably the most we've had on stream. Over a third of the way getting funded, so been a good week. Good job, Chris. Thanks again, Aaron and Mark. Been really great learning from this week. Enjoy your weekend, gang. See you Monday. Thank you, Chris. Enjoy your weekend as well, man. Take some time off the charts, chill. Do it all again next week, man. Enjoy. Thanks for your time, Aaron. See you next week. Yeah, nice one, Harry. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Why is everyone leaving me? We're just getting warmed up. We're just getting warmed up. I told you, it's Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th means 13 trades. Maybe another half an hour or so, man. I want to see I want to see the 30-minute give some sort of direction. That's what I'm really waiting for. 13 trades. Still not 300. I'm joking. No hate. Yeah, 13 contracts. 13 trades, 13 contracts. Friday the 13th. 10 more trades in 30 minutes. Does this count as one or not? I don't think so. Lucky 13. Funnily enough, the only two I took my personal today was this loss and then this winner. I didn't take this one for some reason. If I did, I would have been big on the day, but I'm actually just over break even on the day. I didn't close enough here. And then spreads probably got me a little bit more than that, but I would say like at least 7 or 8. I'm in text by 2:30 AM right now. Damn it, we got to get these trades fired up then. Just over break even 2. Yeah, nice, man. Yep. Yeah, it was probably too early, to be honest. When we jump back on, I said I could jump on earlier for London streams. It won't be that early. We'll actually look to head on for about 6 AM London time. I didn't realize I had scheduled the stream for so early. But we'll look to jump on about like 5:45, 6 AM London time to 6:30. I didn't mean to jump on that early today. Probably should have taken this one though. I don't know if you would have survived that. I know it did pull back up in that same candle. But what's that? 16:30 is the lows. I mean, if it still breaks out, we do still have time to short this. The 5-minute actually hasn't really broken out yet. My top steps up is up very nice today, but yeah, personal is just over break even. Good morning, Busher. Good morning, man. Savage. Maybe we have to get the personal to 10k today. Maybe that's what it is. 13k for Friday the 13th. $209 people, 133 likes. Look at that. Amazing. Amazing. We'll see how this 15 is going to close, guys. If this 15 closes out with volume, we'll stay on. If it closes in a range, I won't make you guys watch this for too much longer, but let's see. 63.65. Yeah, I think so, man. Definitely. Is that this one? Yeah, definitely. About here. Where have you got it? 63.65. Yeah. That's a big level. Big level. Big reaction off it as well. So if you take this trade, what did you hit? You took about 16. Probably not worth securing, but definitely would want to be break even. Even if you were doing this, I would assume that topic probably would have just got you at spreads anyway. So yeah, I want to see this 15 give us some sort of direction in order for us to want to stay on. Or otherwise, I mean, we'll probably wait for the next hourly. How long have we been on for? We've been on for about 3 hours. 3 hours. What a day. Asia definitely had some nice moves today. Asia had some nice moves. Where was Mark's buys? Mark called the buys in Asia. I didn't take it. I wasn't trading Asia today, but where was Mark's buys? Anyone remember where Mark's buys were? Was it here? Was it there? I thought it was. Yeah, here. Mark called the buys up in Asia from here up into this 30-minute wick fill. Look how nice that was compared to the trade so far in London. That was a really nice 45 tick push. That was the oh, I haven't recorded this stream on Zoom. He just reminded me I actually haven't. That's fine. I'll post the YouTube link. That's what happens when you start too early. But yeah, the buys in Asia were really nice compared to London today. Really nice. Mark did really good. Yeah, good to hear, man. Good to hear. I was thinking it's only his second time jumping on the streams, which is good, man. It's a very nerve-wracking thing for people to do, as if trading isn't hard enough. But to talk about trading whilst you're in trades on stream in front of people it's a hard thing to do. So yeah, it's good to hear that you guys did enjoy it. Luke, Mark's been in the community for, I'd say, close to 2 years. Mark was one of the ones who came on the very first trading retreats. I've been on a few trips with Mark's. He was full-time traveling and trading. Had decent payouts as well, and just knows the strategy in and out like the back of his hand. Trade can sometimes mess with me, and we'll be in the exact same trade without even talking about it. But in terms of trading in general, I think he's been trading a long time, man. Yeah, there is, Luke. Yeah, there is. There's if you drop me a message, man, I'll shoot it, Chove, man. I'll show you what's left. Drop me a message on Discord, man. I can't believe I forgot to record the Zoom. It's a good thing it's on YouTube, because this was a very valuable stream. I mean, not that I think anyone wants to watch back a 3-hour-long stream, but should probably timestamp the trades maybe. Come on, gold. Breakout on this 15. We're grabbing the lows again. We've grabbed the highs and grabbed the lows. The 15 minutes, grab the highs, close bearish, grab the lows, closing bullish. Very tough range. Very, very tough range. Nah, I mean, you grabbed these. You grabbed these lows here. So like buying here. If I had a target, yeah, I think that's a good trade, man. Yeah, I know. I should probably do that actually. I should probably timestamp it. Because to go back and watch a 2-hour-long stream, yes, I wouldn't do that. But if you guys do from today, yeah, I would start watching the stream from about 5:35 London time. And then, you know, just a couple of minutes, because we talked about these buys probably around here. So even about 5:30, talked about these buys up into this liquidity. We took the little 6-tick loss here around 6 a.m. And then the buys again at around 8 a.m. So you can filter through a lot of crap. I need to make them into reels as well. I've been slacking on that side of things. It's just very time consuming, but I had to get back on the reel grind. Yeah, he does, man. Yep, he has other businesses going on as well outside of trading, which is awesome. But yeah, a couple of months ago when he was traveling around Asia, yep, that was his only income, man. Trading funded accounts. Okay, the payouts, traveled all around Asia, which was awesome. What's Top Step X saying? Let's have a look. What's the tilt saying today? Let me refresh my screen. 50 seconds till this 15 is going to close here, guys. We're right at that big support as well. Let's see how this 15 is going to close. Let me just go here. Came up, just grabbed the highs again. Oh no, sorry, yeah, we took this trade as well. We took this trade as well. Here. Break even on that trade after hitting about 17. I couldn't close anything on that in time. So taken 4 trades today. That's crazy. Taken 4 trades. This one I hit about 16 but couldn't close anything in time. That's where I got the break even from. Wasn't paying monthly for nothing. Yeah, I would because the account's so cheap, man. That's the good thing about it, is I would just jump straight in, man. Test yourself, push yourself. Get used to the numbers. Get used to losing money. Used to losing the challenge. Build that mental stability up, man. Build that psychology. Where you're gonna lose that maybe a couple of like 30 pounds or something. For me, it's worth it, man. It's a good way to test the strategy and get real emotions for the markets without risking your own money. Exactly. Compared to FTMO, you've got to fork up a big amount of money, and that's where the pressure comes from. But with Top Step, it's very affordable, so it's much easier to trade it in a good way. That's why I love Top Step so much. You know, when I used to do FTMO challenges, you fork up like $500, $600. Doesn't seem like much, but at the time to me that was a lot of money, and that would also add in a shitload of pressure. But with Top Step, you pick up account for less than $50. It's amazing. Even like I say, even if you use it just to trial the strategy and get the plan down, it's better than trading demo because you still feel real emotions from it. Was I in Singapore end of June? Thought I saw you. Yes, end of June. I was in Singapore this year, man. Was it end of June? Was it that long ago? When was I in Singapore? Where are we? When was I in Singapore? Was it after the Bali? Yeah, it was after Bali. I was in Singapore. Yeah, end of June, man. Yep, end of June. End of June. You know better than me, yeah. Yeah, 1 to 2% down. Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, fucking ruin your week, ruin your month, ruin your weekend. When did you realize that you were actually profitable in trading? When I was consistently making money, but consistently calling good market moves as well. So Top Step is $50 monthly payment as long as you're in the evaluation phase. Yeah, as soon as you pass, you stop paying, and there's no time limit. So if it takes you 2 months, well, you just pay $100. If it takes you 3 months, you pay $150. If you pass it in month 1, great, you only pay $50 plus the activation fee. So you pay for as long as it takes you. That's the good thing. And that's the thing I didn't ever liked about, you know, FTMO and stuff like that. Even though I used to trade on it a lot, I didn't like the pressure. I mean, they don't have it anymore. But when I was doing it, you had to pass within 30 trading days. No, sorry, 30 days, not 30 trading days, 30 days, which actual trading days was way less. And it brings in so much pressure. But with Top Step, you can literally take as long as you like. You can even get funded within 2 days. Not that I think that should be a goal. You shouldn't be trying to get funded in 2 days, but you can. Or you can literally just take as long as you want, even if it takes you 2 months. In 2 months, you become a funded trader. Amazing. It's cost you $100 plus an activation fee. It's fantastic. The reason I'm not buying here, guys, is if you're wondering why I'm not looking at this, I think we'll just wrap up here. Look at the 30-minute grab the highs, close bearish, but then also grab the lows and held support. So you're you know, although we're watching the 5-minute and you're still getting good scalps in here, this for me is probably enough of a range now that I should probably wait for a breakout. You got major resistance here, major support here. We've had some great scalps today, and we've had some good volume, and we've reacted off it well. We've had a winner here, a small 7 to 8 tick loss here, a break even here after hitting 17 ticks, and then about a 19 tick winner where I closed 90%. Watch this now be the push that you rip the highs, but this range is probably enough for me. I don't think we should watch this too much longer. We've been on for about 3 hours, which is amazing. I think for now we should wait for at least a 30-minute breakout. You could scalp this 5-minute, but I think we've given it enough times today that, yeah, that 4 trades for me is yeah, more than enough. So yeah, you guys on Zoom, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in. We'll be on for the pre-New York market call later on. But yeah, wait for a breakout. No news today, all-time highs. Don't force it. We called these all-time highs buys, so just sit on your hands, take it easy. We'll wait for close the New York session, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers, Zoom guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Bye. All right, YouTube fam, I'm going to wrap up there. We're in a big range. We've had some good trades today, but yeah, 3 hours and 4 trades is probably enough for me. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's stream. I appreciate you taking time to tune in. I'll recap all of these trades into another video, and have a fantastic weekend. And I'll see you same time every single day next week, Monday to Friday, 6 till 9 a.m. London time, new time zone. I'll see you guys there. Have a good weekend. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.